Want to make your SharePoint pages look modern and premium in seconds? Microsoft just introduced Editorial Cards, and this might be the easiest way to upgrade your UI instantly. These three cards, which you are seeing on my screen right now, cards are editorial web cards. I'm going to showcase you or how we can configure these editorial cards and what are the three different options are available to us. First thing, when I'm going to edit this page, we can see this is an editorial card. How we can add that is when we go and add any of the new web part. If I go and search for it, editorial, I can see this editorial card. So this is the layout that we have when we are selecting the editorial card for the first time. There are three options available in terms of layout options: image overlay, color block, and split. So the first option, which is by default selected, is image overlay. If I go and change it to color block, you can see something like this where image is at the back end and there is a color block available, and then we have some options to make the edits to it. The third option is split, which I can have the horizontal split, and if there isn't space issue, then we can definitely go and have it vertical. This is what I have at the moment. If I go and click on this edit properties of the web part, as you can see, the layout option is selected is this one. I have the other options as content alignment, how I want to align my content. So I have align left, align center, align right, and also I have the options to align middle. So align center and align middle, what is selected right now. If I want to change the background of my web part, I can definitely go and do that by clicking on these buttons. And if I want to change my image, I can simply go and pick any of the images as a stock image, or as you know, we can upload our own images as well. Now we have four different attributes that we can set. Pre-header, that is this section. So if I go and toggle it off, you see that I don't have an option to add them. Second one is headline. This is the headline section. Description, this is the description section, and call to action is this learn more. But so if I have the call to action enabled, then I have this option. If I toggle it off, then that option is not available to me. The by default option for this call to action is text. But if I open up this drop down, I have these three other options: button, icon, and entire card. So when I select a button, now I have a button and its display text is learn more. And let's say I want to visit here. As you can see, the buttons is disabled right now because I don't have any of the link provided to this. Let's say I'm giving it to google.com just for now. As you can see, the button is enabled now. If I want to open it in a new tab, I can do it. And that is the option which is available to us. If I change it to icon, the same option available, like link is clickable, but it's just a button and it has a tooltip of whatever I am having as a hover text. If I change to text that we already have, which is a link, and other one is entire card. So in that case, the entire card is clickable, right? So let me just try to add some values in here. Say I don't want this layout, but I want it to be an color block. So this is how it will work. And if I want to have the image overlay, this is the way how that particular editorial card will look like. When we are in the image overlay, we have another option of overlay color. So when I make it white, you can see the overlay color has been changed to white, but when I make it black, it has the black overlay for it. Even I can set the overlay opacity for my editorial cards. If I make the less opacity, you will see the background image is more visible, right? And we have this pre-header and all that stuff. So let's say I want to add a pre-header to destination or visit, and then we can have it. I'm going to make it as a button only. So someone clicks on this visit here, so they will be provided. Okay. And if any other changes we want to do, then we can just go and simply have it. Let's say I want to align the content at the bottom. I want to align the content in the middle or the top. I can just set those things from here. Okay. So just to get the same type of uh, output, we have to convert this section into 3 column layout. So in the same place, you will see this. And if I want to achieve the same type of uh, changes, I have to make it as a split. So you see the section on top, I don't have any section header added in here, but I have the section header on top. Then I have the header, then the description and this. But let me add another card, which is same editorial card. My understanding is I have some of the use cases where you want to highlight some major content when someone visiting your dashboard. You can use this editorial card at that time, and it will be very easy to configure without any customized code. That is one of the biggest use case or biggest advantage of using this card. Submit your survey submission form. See, there are two different. Okay, let me try to do one more thing. Why this visit here is displayed as white. So when I go and check this particular card, I can edit its properties and it is call to action the same form I have. Okay, I have these different values assigned. That's why I have this one, then it is white. Okay. When I go and click on the submit form, it will open up forms.microsoft.com. In here, we have the google.com. So it will go and open up the google.com site. That's it for this quick introduction video about the editorial card. Let me know in the comment section if you are getting any more ideas, what are the use cases can be for this editorial card. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.